Hive Bedwars is set to release in just a day from now, being the Hive's biggest game mode of 2024, but with this comes something you must look out for, a trap you mustn't fall into, the reason why Hive is stale and will continue to be stale throughout the coming years. This is the Bedwars Cycle. This video is gonna be more complicated, so let me help by setting up the scene. Think back to when you first played the Hive. You're probably very eager, but only played a few hours every week at most. You played games that you found fun, and mostly with your friends. Now skip to a few weeks later, you decide to play some more Hive on your own, and start to enjoy it a lot. Maybe you get into scrimming, or leaderboard grinding, or start to interact with the community a bit more. Skip a month or two and you really are infatuated by Hive. You grind almost every day for hours at a time. But a few months later, you start getting bored. But Hive feels like a responsibility. You need to get those 10 more wins. You need to play those few more scrims. You need to interact with the community. Soon the Hive becomes a responsibility, a liability, and you quit. This is the Hive Cycle. I mentioned it in a prior video, but the Bedwars Cycle is the same. First, you get infatuated by Bedwars, start grinding it, but then grinding it feels like a responsibility, which ends with you burning yourself out and quitting. Now that I set the scene, let me explain why I'm making this video. With Bedwars out or coming out soon, this cycle will repeat itself. You'll play Bedwars for ages and ages for the first few weeks or even months and end up getting burnt out, just to return back again a few months later. You'll be trapped in a cycle, an everlasting one. But is it really worth it? Are those hundreds of thousands of hours playing Hive truly worth the time? Is getting that one level, or that one prestige, or the one win truly worth it? Are you really spending your time the way you want to? While it may be fun, while the memories are fun to look back on, these memories may not be the right ones. Is it truly worth it to play Bedwars? While yes, I feel the appeal to games, do you ever really question who the one profiting is? Is it you or the owner of these games? Why should you dedicate yourself to a soulless company only looking out for profits and not yourself? But that's besides the point. How long are you genuinely looking to play Hive for? A year? 2 years? 10? 20? What will Hive even be here in a decade? Is it truly worth it to grind your life away for Bedwars? Well, yes and no. What do I mean by this? Well, what I mean is you must play in moderation. When you first started playing Hive, you only played for a few hours a week, and during that time, you probably had the most fun. You gave yourself enough time to make memories, but not enough time to burn yourself out. To escape the cycle, you must control yourself. You must moderate how much you play a day, a week, a month. You need to realize that there's more to life than just a game, or Hive, or Bedwars. During Bedwars week, I'm going to be flying out to the Netherlands, meaning I won't be able to play at all. But is this really a bad thing? While I'm out enjoying my life, what are you going to do? Are you going to sit inside and play Bedwars until you rage and get addicted and quit? Or are you going to make worthwhile memories?